Again, both had a common opponent in the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Both of them got a win there. I'm looking down the lineup here, Jeff.
Yep.
And this Carson Adams kid could be an issue. 6'4".
Yep.
I mean, you watch the way he carries himself on the court. Kid's an athlete.
He sure looks like it.
He looks like he can move pretty well for 6'4". And he'll tip it up against Carson Durnan at 6'3" for the Camdenton Lakers. Durnan can sky, though. I mean, he has got some hops on him. He'll get up in the air.
Yep. See
what happens here against Adams and Durnan. Durnan controls the tip, but right to the Blue Jays, and Marshfield will have the first possession of the night. That's Hyder with the basketball. Out in front, goes right wing. Over to Letterman. Letterman looks over the defense, goes left wing. For Fryman. Fryman, well, they're very deliberate. Nobody takes a strong jab toward the basket. They all just kind of stand around the perimeter. Now we get it inside. There's the athlete I was talking about. Taking it hard to the hoop. Adams on the miss. A little bit too strong. And here come the Camdenton Lakers. Back the other way. That was Pogue. Back to Borbay. Borbay, the point guard, will set the offense for the Camdenton Lakers. Going left wing. Over for Seamow. Seamow pulls up. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Marshfield.
Johnny had a wide open look, just couldn't knock it down.
Hyder left wing, over for Letterman. Letterman goes to the corner for Fryman. Fryman, crossover dribble, tries to go baseline, cut off nicely there by Franklin. At the top, it's Hyder once again. Hyder circles around, now tries to drive down the lane, cut off by Seamow. Kick out, 3-ball on the way. Adams on the miss. And the rebound thrown right back to Hyder off the glass and good. That was pretty easy. Excuse me, that was Adams on the steal and the score. Borbay enters the forecourt. Just underway here in the first quarter. Oh, nice look inside, but couldn't connect on the other end as Pogue was running baseline. Marshfield in a hurry. Back the other way. Nice strong move. Adams couldn't buy the bucket. And the Lakers come out of there with it. Carson Durnan, as you mentioned off air, has had the flu for a couple of days, so not playing at full strength. Nice move. Seamow backing his man in. Finds Borbay on a cutter. Over to Durnan. Durnan drives into the lane. Gives it up. Now a kick out for Seamow. Seamow's 3-ball. Got it. Goes. There's Johnny.
They're leaving him open again, just like Lebanon did.
Yep. Big mistake when you can shoot. You got to guard him. Hyder bringing the ball down court. Checked by Pogue right at midcourt. Pogue really forcing him to use his left hand. That's good pass. Kids at this level have developed their right hand and not a lot of left hand, and he's just really overplaying the right hand, forcing him to go left, and Hyder's uncomfortable, you can tell.
Absolutely. Yep. First foul on Johnny Seamow.
Hyder to inbounds from the sideline. 3-2 here. If you just joined us, we're just underway in the first quarter. On the right side, shot up and in and out, no good for Rosenthal. And the ball fought for. Rosenthal runs it ground right to Seamow. Seamow steps in, picks it off, and the run out is good. Count it, and it's 5-0. Seamow 5. Bluebirds 2. Marshfield back the other way. Rosenthal gives it up for Letterman. Letterman on the left wing. Looks over the offense. Drive to the baseline. Cut off there nicely. And they give it up for Hyder. Hyder on the left wing now. And a strip and a steal. Good hustle by Borbay over there, just playing tenacious defense. And that's what Daniel Edson has asked them to do. They're getting more possessions this year because of their defense.
And Owen Borbay is such an outstanding defender.
Oh, he's a cat. He's so quick.
He's quick as a cat is right.
Pogue into the forecourt now. Hands off to Borbay. Borbay circles between the circles and drives down the lane. Hangs a little bit too strong and controlled by Marshfield. Back the other way we go in a hurry with Letterman. Letterman dumps it down low. Shot up, no good by Rosenthal.
And Eli Dickerson back in the lineup for the Lakers now.
Pull up. 3-ball for Johnny Seamow. Count it. All 8 points for Seamow here in the early going. 8-2. Got a little help on a shooter roll there. A little bit short off the front of the rim, but he got the backboard to help him. Good defense. Pogue all over him out front.
Looks like Eli got him.
Dickerson on the foul. That'll be his first, team second. Hyder to inbounds from the left sideline. Goes back court for Letterman, and Letterman will bring it up. Checked by Borbet. As soon as he gets to midcourt, watch the tenacious defense by Borbet. Forcing him left. Everybody's being forced left tonight, as if they've seen something on Phil, perhaps, like they've got a right hand. That's about it. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Pogue. Pogue into the forecourt. Crossover dribble, nice to the rack.
Oh.
Couldn't buy it. And last touch by Marshfield. It'll be the Laker basketball. Durnan set the check back in. And he'll check in for Franklin. Borbet will inbounds underneath. Dickerson in the lineup now. Gives you another athletic guy around the rim. Nice cut. Strong to the rack, and the finish by Durnan.
That's 2 for Durnan for the Lakers.
Nice look by Borbet to find the cutting Durnan down the lane. And it's 10-2. Lakers by 8. Marshfield back the other way. 3-ball on the way. No good. Long rebound. Comes down to Adams. Nice pass inside. Traffic. A foul, and count the bucket.
And Alan Pogue will get his first personal.
Rosenthal checks in. This is Rep, I believe, up off the bench for the Lakers. Pogue will take a seat. I like the play of this Rep kid. I really do. He's quick. He can handle the ball. His ball handling skills were evident there in the Lebanon game last Friday night. Rosenthal's bonus, no good, off the mark. Ball tipped around, controlled by Durnan. And the score stays at 10-4. Lakers in a hurry, down to Raff. Kick out, Borbet drives the baseline. Finds Seamau. Seamau back to Borbet. Borbet steps into the lane again, reverses over to Seamau. Seamau in the corner. Comes back to the top. They'll slow it down and try and reset this Laker offense. Dickerson gets it to Rapp for 3. Off the mark, hit the back of the rim and skied over the backboard out of bounds.
Brady had a good look, just couldn't get it to fall.
That's his shot, though. You can tell he's very comfortable there. Callaway set the check in for Marshfield. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout. This is Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Camdenton High School, Denny Benny, Jeff Parker, live with coverage for you tonight between the Marshfield Blue Jays and the Camdenton Lakers. Lakers up 10-4 as we resume play here in the first quarter. 2:34 left to go. Marshfield with the basketball. That's Adams out top. Letterman, jab step, now goes to the left wing. They just can't get any penetration. Everything is done on the perimeter here, and that's because of the good defense by the Camdenton Lakers. Fryman with the basketball, cut off there. Good defense by Rapp. And a 3-ball on the way, too strong. And a push underneath is going to go against Marshfield.
Carson Durnan with great position under the bucket there, Denny, and he drew the foul.
Callaway over the back, picks up his first.
Borbet's taking the ball down for the Lakers.
Borbet will set the offense for the Camdenton Lakers into the forecourt now. Gives it up for Durnan at the high post. Back to Borbet, head and shoulder fake. Kick out, Rapp for 3. Off the mark, just off the mark. That ball was on line rim. That's his shot. Nice move by Borbet. Hangs in the middle, got it. Out the bucket. That's where that quickness pays off. His reverse of direction. He looks like he's coming out of the key, and then all drop step, and he goes strong to the rack. So count the bucket for Bora Bay. Lakers up 12-4. Bora Bay trying to add to that, and he does. 13-4. 1:38 left to play here in the first quarter. Really would like to see more folks in attendance here tonight, the student body especially. It's a lot of fun when everybody's making noise. Nice dish underneath, and the finish by Callaway. 13-6 now. 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Seamow over to Dickerson in the corner. Back up top, Seamow. Looked at a three, thought better of it. Went over to Rapp in the right corner. Back to Seamow. Now he puts it on the floor. Kick out, Dickerson for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Hyder, and he'll bring it down court for the Marshfield Blue Jays. Not cut off, goes straight to the rack. Found a lane, and a good decision by Easton Hyder.
Nice drive that
13-8. 5 points separate the two teams. 43 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Seamow pulls up. 16-footer, too strong. Rebound comes down to Marshfield. Fryman will bring the ball up himself. Goes left side to Hyder. Hyder, 5 seconds left to play. Drives in the lane, kicks it out into the corner for Adams. Adams at 6'4", I was going to say, is not the guy you want handling the rock. Johnny will pick his pocket, and he almost did. Now they're going to call a foul on Seamow.
And a technical, I do believe.
Oops.
He just got teed.
Okay. I didn't see anything that would indicate something of that level. I mean, he might have thought that was his ball, but I don't think he said anything. Daniel Edson's getting some clarification, like, what'd the kid do?
Right.
And the first free throw on the technical is good for Letterman, and it makes it 13-8. Hits them both, so it's 13-10. I said 8, it was actually 9, so it's 13-10. 3-point ball game, and you get the ball with 15 seconds. So as opposed to being down by 8 at intermission after the first quarter, they're only down 3. That's a huge win on a questionable call over there along the sideline. Adams with the basketball. Gives it up for Rosenthal. Check that, Fryman. Now inside to Callaway. Ooh, got away with a travel, no call.
Absolutely walking. 0.6 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, this has got to be a quick shoot and touch. I mean, it's got to be like a touch shot. You lob it up under the rim and just, there you go.
That's what he did.
Execution was there, the finish was not. So the score will stay at 13-10. Lakers by 3 after 1. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Attention seafood lovers. This December, Hy-Vee has your holiday cravings covered with the ultimate crab sale. December 2nd through December 30th, swing by Hy-Vee's Fish Market to reel in these incredible deals. Cooked shrimp, just $5.99 a pound. Premium crab cakes, only $6. And delicious tender Dungeness crab clusters, just $14.99 a pound. Find these mouth-watering deals at Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, Jefferson City, Columbia, and Springfield.
Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Hey, I want to thank our friends at Winter Shelton Real Estate for their sponsorship of the pregame show tonight. Didn't get around to mentioning that, but always a big supporter of Camdenton Lakers sports. You need real estate. Camdenton, Osage Beach, Lake Ozark, Howard, it doesn't matter. Those guys cover the lake like you can't believe. And our first quarter sponsor, the Butcher Shop. A lot of people are going over there getting steaks and such for the holidays.
I'm going to be going over there myself, Denny, to get some flat iron steaks.
Yeah, you know the steaks you can throw. They make a box of steaks for you. You give those as a gift.
Right.
People remember that.
Oh, they do.
Everybody says those are the best steaks I think I've ever had. Second quarter action now brought to you by American Sun Control. We resume play with a fresh 8 on the clock. Lakers up 13-10. Lead this one by 3.
Johnny Simo leading all scorers with 8 points.
And that was in the first 3 minutes.
Yep.
Fryman with the basketball, going hard, right side, fouled by Rapp. Rapp picks up his first foul. I'm glad to see Rapp getting more minutes. He's been deserving. He's taken a couple of threes tonight, and they've been on line, but just a little strong off the back iron.
Free throw good by Fryman.
And it's 13-11. Fryman eyes the second. Is up and good. Got them both. He's done that before. 1 point ball game, and it has not appeared to be like that, has it?
It has not.
Lakers have dominated here early, yet they only lead it by 1. Franklin, nice look for Pogue, and deflected out of bounds by Marshfield. So the ball will stay with Camdenton, up by 1. They need a bucket here. Simo is on the bench right now.
It's like the Lakers are trying to do a lot of back cuts tonight.
There's one right there off the glass and good.
Eli Dickerson with 2.
Dickerson gets his first 2 of the night, and it's 15-12. Marshfield with the basketball. Good defense.
Brady Rapp.
Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Marshfield. Now Borbay checks back into the ball game, and Dickerson will take a seat. Interesting substitution, but you got Franklin on the court. That gives you another big.
And Carson.
Cucci with the basketball. And a foul is going to be called. That was on Pogue, I believe. What is that, a second?
It is his second, yep.
Second quarter action once again, brought to you by American Sun Control. Lob inside. Callaway loses the handle on it, and it's taken away by Franklin. Over to Dernan, now to Borbay, and he'll bring it down court for the Lakers. Into the forecourt. Kicks it out. Rapp for 3.
Oh.
In and out, no good. Just can't buy it. Nice rebound in traffic by Borbay, and he's fouled going back to the rack. He'll shoot a couple. 15-12. Lakers by 3. Scores certainly not indicative of how they played, though. They have dominated this game in the early going.
Carson Dernan, free throw good.
I thought Borbay drew the foul. Dernan not afraid to step to the line and shoot the throws, though.
Well, Dernan is number 1 and Barbay is number 11, but they're just a little different height.
Yeah, I saw that, and that's why I thought I could have swore it was Borbay.
You got them both.
Hits them both, so it's 16-12 now. 17-12, excuse me. Yeah, Marshfield back the other way. Cucci with the basketball left side. Hands it off for Letterman. Letterman dumps it down low. Nice dish. Turnaround jumper's good by Fryman. 3-point ball game once again. Borbay brings it down, sets the offense over to Rapp. Rapp to Dickerson. Nice pass inside to Borbay. In amongst the trees, has to come back out to Dickerson. Over to Rapp. Rapp lost the handle on it. Just a little bit too much on the ball at that distance from Dickerson. So Marshfield hanging in there with these Camdenton Lakers. Cucci with the basketball. Drives down the lane, kick out, 3-ball on the way, no good off the mark. Rebound comes down to Marshfield. Now Cucci for a 2, in and out, no good. Another rebound.
Holy cow.
This one by Callaway. This is where their height is really starting to show. I'd leave the bigs in there and let them play. Cucci thought about a 3, kick out. And no good, too strong. Borbay, smallest guy, check that. That was Dickerson on the rebound. And the Lakers back into the forecourt in a hurry. Dickerson, left wing, over for Rapp. Rapp comes to the top, finds Franklin at the high post. Double team there and a foul called. Stops the clock at 5:53. Lakers up by 3, 17-14, and could use a bucket. Let's get a little distance here.
Yep. Second team foul on the Blue Jays.
Borbay to inbounds underneath. And finds a cutting Franklin. Nice left-hand shovel, but he couldn't buy it. And here comes the Marshfield Blue Jays. Oh, just bounced it off his own knee. That was an unforced error. Durnan goes strong and a block. Ooh, Durnan hits his head against the wrestling pad at the end of the basketball court there. That was kind of a shot the way he went down. So count the bucket, making it 19-14, and Durnan will shoot the bonus.
I think they said on the floor.
I don't think so. Shouldn't be. Might be a little bit behind on the scoreboard.
He said 2. He's shooting 2.
Okay. Misses the first one, so the score stays at 17-14. I sure thought that was in the act of shooting.
Sure looked like it. It really did.
So 0 for 1 needs to knock this one down. See, there's a little bit of discussion now amongst the coaches and the officials because that should have gone down. That should have been 2 at 19 plus the bonus.
And shooting 1 then.
And he already shot 1.
Okay, they're correcting it.
Well, we'll see if it shows up on the scoreboard.
Good call, Denny. It looks like they're, yep.
Give them the 2, making it 19-14. Durnan already shot 1, missed. Go ahead and give Marshfield the ball.
19-14.
Okay.
Yep. And then he missed the free throw, so Marshfield.
But why would Camdenton get it back out of bounds?
Well,
it should be Marshfield basketball.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give him an extra possession. I'm all for it. Fort Bay will inbounds for the Lakers underneath. We'll take it. And it's Rapp with the basketball. Drives into the lane, has a strip. And here come the Blue Jays. Back the other way in a hurry. That's Letterman. Kick out in the corner, up top. 3 ball on the way for Fryman, and he drains it. So after all of that, we're at a 2-point ball game. He just gave the 2 point to the Lakers. It should be or the 3 points to the Lakers. Now Fort Bay answers the other. Yeah, we're going to have to catch up here on this score because it should be
24-12. I'm sorry.
No.
Wait.
No. They gave the Lakers 3, so take the 3 off. It would be 21. So that should be 21-17 should be the good score. And nobody has any idea. Take the 3 off the Lakers. 21.
I agree. I have 21 on my book.
21-20. Scoreboard says 24-17, and that was just
it's 23-17 now. That's 20. Well, there we go. 21-17 now. Yep.
And I'm not so sure that Marshfield doesn't have 20 after that 3 ball. Because they gave the 3 to the Lakers. It hasn't been added back onto the Marshfield side. Should be a 1-point ball game. They're trying to figure it out at the scorer's table.
You're right. I just put 3 for Fryman there. It should be 21-20.
It should be 21-20.
Yep. That's what I have in my book.
And it's 21-17 on the scoreboard. So there's a 3-point discrepancy here for Marshfield. It should be a 1-point ball game. And nobody's catching it. Ball almost stolen on the reverse.
Damari and Welch in the lineup.
Callaway on the drive and the foul by Welchin.
Yep.
That'll put Callaway at the line shooting 2. Well, they really need to check this score. I hate to see that. And then, when they just get the score wrong. And nobody catches it. And this is a 1-point ball game. This will probably tie it right here. And it does. Or should have. And now they take 1 off. Wrong direction. It was 21-17. It should be 21-18 according to what this...
You're right. Yep.
It should be 21 all, actually. 22-21 should be the score. Lakers down by 1, but the scoreboard shows them up by 4. Write that down.
Yep.
Somebody's going to have to straighten it out.
Now it's 21-19. on the scoreboard. Okay.
And that still didn't give Marshfield that 3 ball. That's the difference in the score. It
should be
22-21 Marshfield.
Absolutely.
Durnan at the high post.
At 4-20.
Drives to the lane. A little too strong. Couldn't buy it. Followed by Yowell, and it's off the mark. Now Borbay wants the 3. No good. Ball batted around, controlled by Yowell. Back to Borbay at the top. They'll reset. Borbay, nice move to the hoop.
So quick.
Okay, now it should be 23-22. Keep up with me on that.
Right, I will.
Kick out. Marshfield for 3. No good. Rebound. Callaway in traffic off the glass and good. Should be
6 for Lighton Callaway.
Should be 24-23.
It should be.
Timeout, Camdenton.
They don't have any idea. But it's timeout on the floor. I'm sure they'll figure it out, hopefully by the end of the game.
Yep.
Write that down. Let me keep score here myself, because it's 24-23 real numbers. Marshfield by 1. Scoreboard says Camdenton Lakers 23, Marshfield 21. We'll take a 30. We'll be back with more. Hopefully we'll get this straightened out for you on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Tradition runs in the family. Family vacation, family Sunday dinner, and family holiday gatherings. Lake of the Ozarks boaters find top quality boats and service at Kelly's Port. The same owner and manager for over 40 years. Now that's a tradition. Start your own family tradition on a new Regal boat or Bennington pontoon, backed by highly trained and certified technicians. Kelly's Port on Business 54 in Osage Beach, the marina on Dude Ranch Road, or online kellysport.com. Book your winterization now.
This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
All right. Welcome back. We're still ciphering math here.
Yep.
I still think, first of all, when Marshfield hit the 3, they gave the 3 to Camdenton. Finally took it off of Camdenton, but they didn't put it on Marshfield's score.
But then they adjusted a couple times when we weren't even looking. You know what I mean?
Sure, we'll go with that. 23-21. Lakers by 2 is the official score according to Parker over here. And he's got a scorecard in front of him.
I got 23-21, Denny.
Borbay out in front, hands off for Dickerson. Dickerson sees a lane, drives down the lane, off the glass, and good. 25-21 now. See if they get this right. There it is.
Eli Dickerson, so strong.
Callaway makes a move to the basket, push off. Going to be called against the Lakers. Welchin picks up his second. And Marshfield goes into the backcourt with Adams. Adams tied up there. Good defense by Dickerson. And a good save as the ball was going out of bounds by Marshfield.
It's like a fight down there.
Well, I mean, when you look at this kid from Marshfield, Rosenthal's probably played a little football along the way. And he got tangled up with Dickerson, who we know wears a helmet.
That's right.
25-21 our score. We're going to take a 30-second break. Back in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Should've remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Callaway drives down the lane. Ball deflected from behind. Good defense by Welchin. And it's a Lakers steal. Up by 4 now with 2:30 left to play in here in the first half. Dickerson goes left wing to Yowell. Back up top, Dickerson. Dickerson drives down the lane, hangs, yo-yos, and misses the chippy. Marshfield with the rebound. Back the other way. And it's a run out and a miss. Boy, just didn't buy anything.
Here goes Dickerson.
And Dickerson off the glass again. No contact, no foul. And here comes Marshfield and a steal by Dickerson. Now a steal back by Marshfield. Trying to gather the ball. Finally, Adams comes down the other way, gets it ahead to Callaway. Nice little spin move in the lane. Got it in the foul on Franklin.
Great move by Leighton Callaway. That'll be his 8th point.
Going to bring Pogue and Rapp in to settle things down for the Lakers. Good defense, good minutes by Welchin, though, when he was on the floor. Dickerson as well. And Callaway will shoot the bonus here. Team trails by 2 and still do. Rebound comes down to Marshfield in traffic. Good hustle by a very athletic Fryman. Up top, 3 ball on the way for Letterman, no good. Fryman with another save, and the putback by Callaway.
10 points.
And Callaway scores to tie it up 25 apiece with 1:30 left in the half. Tied up on the left wing over there, and a foul called on the reach-in. That's going to go against Fryman, who's been very active at both ends of the floor.
That's his first foul.
Yao to inbounds. Gets it into Pogue. Pogue, pull up 3, got it. Just buries it from deep range, and is 28-25.
First basket for Alan Pogue.
Fryman back the other way. Cut off there. Kicks it out to Callaway. Callaway likes to drive the lane, hangs, and an offensive foul. Waved the basket off, I believe, because he still had the ball in his hand when the charge was committed.
Great defense by Alan Pogue.
Those are the kind of plays you got to have. I mean, every once in a while, you just have to do something a little bit extra that gives your team that edge going into the locker room. Lakers up now 28-25. 3-point ball game. And Borbet will bring it down. Set the lineup for you. That's Pogue on the right wing. Opposite is Yao on the left wing. Down to Pogue in the corner. Now skip passes over to Borbet. Borbet drives in the lane. Back to Pogue for 3. In and out, no good. Ball tipped around. Franklin's going to be called for the foul going over the back.
It's Gavin's first foul.
That'll put Marshfield at the line, shooting 2 shots. Franklin will come to the sideline. Looks like Dickerson getting ready to set to check in.
Adams will go to the line for the Blue Jays.
This is Adams. Shooting 2, misses the first one. Not had real good success at the line tonight. Dickerson checks in for Pogue. So we're playing a little offense-defense here on the defensive end of the court. Second one for Adams is off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Rapp. Rapp can control the rock himself, brings it into the forecourt. Picks up his dribble, finds Borbet. They'll set the offense with 35 seconds left to play here. Up by 3 before halftime intermission. Yao gets it over to Rapp. Rapp on the left wing. And it goes off of Rapp's foot out of bounds. Good defense by Marshfield. 23 seconds left to play. Hyder will bring the ball down court for the Marshfield Blue Jays. Crossover dribble, drives down the lane, cut off there nicely. The kick out goes back to Letterman. Letterman at the top, checked by Yao. Letterman going to his right, cut off there. Good defense. Yao up top. And the Camdenton Lakers 28, Marshfield Blue Jays 25. Back with our Hy-Vee halftime report in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Attention all contractors, homeowners, and equipment enthusiasts. United Rentals has everything you need. That's right, and if they don't, they'll go to work to find it or order the piece of equipment that you need. With one of the largest fleets in the country, they carry everything from man lifts and telehandlers to skid steers and excavators. United Rentals not only rents, they sell used equipment as well. Looking for equipment service? Look no further than United Rentals to take care of your fleet. Take Highway 42 to Blue Ridge Road. United Rentals, helping you build the future.
The season's over, and it's a great time to inspect your dock for any damage. Dam Steel and CWD Supply have everything you'll need to get your dock back to like-new condition. From cables and clamps to bumpers and structural integrity, they've got you covered. Make sure your dock is ready before another season takes a toll. Located right on D Road in Osage Beach. Stop by or call them today. Dam Steel and CWD Supply, your trusted steel and dock people since 1982. Don't wait. Schedule your dock inspection now.
Tired of settling for low CD rates at your bank? Lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. We offer some of the best CD rates in the nation. CDs make saving a cinch. They combine security with great investment returns. Don't miss out. Maximize your savings with a secure, high-yield CD. Check out our rates at fblake.bank and lock in a great CD rate today with First Bank of the Lake. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can restore your home and give you peace of mind. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They're the team you can trust in one phone call. 573-552-1972. They specialize in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. U.S. Disaster Restoration. Look them up online and Facebook. You're listening to Camdenton Lakers basketball. KLOZ Eldon. It's the halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee halftime report. I'm Dunny Bunny. That's Jeff Parker. Jeff, you got some stats you want to run down after that first half of play?
I sure do. So leading the Blue Jays in scoring is Leighton Callaway with 10 points. Right behind him is Hunter Fryman with 9, and then Riker Letterman with 4, and Easton Hyder with 2. For the Lakers, 8 points for Johnny Seamow, 8 points for Owen Borbay, 5 for Carson Durnan, 4 for Eli Dickerson, and 3 for Alan Pogue. Denny, that's our scoring. And now it's time for a special segment here called our Laker Waves segment.
Well, I'd like to talk a little basketball
okay.
before we get into your Laker Waves segment. You just came up with that, didn't you?
I did.
Hey, this Leighton Callaway came in off the bench. He did not start, but at 6'4", he handles the ball pretty well, made some nice moves down the lane, and was able to get to the bucket. I thought he was a big plus to keep this game close for the Marshfield Blue Jays. When he got back in the game, all at once you went from 8 points to 6 points, and now here we are at intermission at 3 points, 28-25. I agree with you. One of your comments off air was struggling a little bit for the Camdenton Lakers to find the right combination. And when you're trying to get everybody in the game, keep them engaged, and I know what Coach Edson is trying to accomplish here, but at some point you got to settle in on 5 or 8. This is a close game. That's when you want to be pretty much dialed down to 8 players, 7 players, play a little offense, defense sometimes when you have to. But that's the key to this game, is you got to find those 5 to 8 players to play really well together.
I think it also has to be mentioned, Denny, that Carson Durnan is not at 100%, and you can tell.
I think that should be noted. He's had the flu for 2 days. Carson comes out, is just an animal on the boards, and he's just not. He might be 60. I mean, he just doesn't have that bounce that we saw at Lebanon. Right. And it's going to happen this time of year. People get together and flu's out there. You're going to catch a bug.
Oh, it's hit our school hard, Denny. It's hit our school hard. Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about your favorite segment of the whole night.
The Laker Waves segment.
Laker Waves.
Laker Waves.
We'll go with that.
All right, so this weekend, our Coach Duran and Coach Leedy of our wrestling program is excited for the Harrisonville tournament. And it's starting this Friday. And so they're very excited about that. And their wrestlers this year, Miguel McCreary, Drake Scheffelbein, Ed Libby, Adrian Dela Cruz, Finnegan McNitt, Zayden Rustovich, Zachary Pardon, Cage Orr, and Brody Price. So those are our Laker wrestlers. Also, Denny.
Yes, Jeff.
Our JROT and viewers and Laker fans, our JROTC is looking ahead to February. It'll mark their first annual drone competition.
Okay.
We know how the drones have been in the news lately.
Well, we know they had one at the Lebanon High School the other night.
Yes,
which
they did.
You're not supposed to fly a drone over people.
Well, that's true.
So I was a little bit concerned about that when we got buzzed up in the broadcast
Yes,
booth.
we did. But anyway, with all the drones in the news, our drone competition and our team is one of the best in the state. They're excited to host an event coming up here. The event will feature 24 teams from across the region. Additionally,
Well, maybe they're all practicing on the East Coast.
Yeah, that looks like they might be. In January, our cadets will begin planning and resourcing a service learning project, a positive impact in our community. JROT, as you know, Denny, is more than just a program. It's citizenship and leadership. And that's it for the Laker Waves.
And they did a lot of push-ups during football.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
They've got this 4x8 sheet of plywood, and every time Camdenton Lakers score a touchdown, somebody gets up there and has to do whatever the point count is in the game. It might be 42. Some of these kids were dogging it, man. On top of it.
I'm not sure I could do 15 at this point, Denny.
I don't think I could either.
Yep.
Halftime here at Camdenton High School. Our score, Lakers 28, Marshfield 25, and it was a good first half of basketball. Marshfield found a way to keep this thing close. You know, and that's what you want to do, especially when you're on the road. Yep. Give yourself a chance to win it at the end, and they're right there at halftime. So we'll see what they come out with. I thought when they put Leighton Callaway in, it really gave their team a spark. He's 6'4", he did not start. And when he came into the ball game, I just saw things change. The scoreboard changed. The control of the rebounds changed. They've got 3 kids that are 6'4", all going after boards. You've got Durnan, who's not 100% right now. You're going to get Dickerson sometimes going strong after rebounds, and Franklin. But those 3 kids, I felt for Marshfield, kind of took over on the boards.
Yep, I agree. And I think really the turning point, it seemed like the momentum really changed when the technical foul on Johnny Samo happened.
And I didn't understand that. There was nothing flagrant over there that he could have possibly said. In a bang-bang play, the ball gets tipped out of bounds. He says shucks or something. I don't know what they say, but I don't think it merited a technical.
Yep.
Both teams back out on the court now, warming up. We'll have the second half for you when we return right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
High-Tech Collision and Auto Body Repair, serving the lake for nearly 30 years. Always there for you. Towing 24/7. High-Tech has the best in complete collision repair. The lake's one-stop shop. Accidents are scary. Repairs shouldn't be. Proud to support Lake community and Camdenton and Osage football. Go Lakers, go Indians, go High-Tech.
High-Tech Auto Body and Towing. Body and Towing. Our quality keeps you on the go.
348-9070.
The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, honored supporter of the Osage Indians and Camdenton Lakers. Come in Monday through Saturday for the finest cuts, entrees, sides, sandwiches, and dinner needs. Always serving fresh hot ribs for Friday night lights. The Butcher Shop Catering, custom catering with our recipes or your grandma's. We cook to order. Customer service is #1 for any event, any size. The Butcher Shop behind Central Bank in Camdenton, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Aye, Captain, the seas of the Ozarks are too rough. Me and crew can't secure the screens and railings. She'll never be installed right. She ain't sturdy, Captain.
Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep, too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
You're listening to Camdenton Lakers basketball. KLOZ Eldon. It's the halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School in second half action. At halftime, our score is 28-25, and Marshfield will start the second half with the basketball. That's Hayter in the backcourt working against Boer Bay and setting the offense. We'll go right wing for Adams. Adams dumps down low, and a foul's called on the floor. Boer Bay, I think, might have got called for the hook on Rosenthal.
So it's first foul.
So it'll be ball inbounds underneath. Hayter with the basketball, running their inbounds play. That's Fryman, hard to the rack, no good. Boer Bay with a rebound. Saw Pogue for just a second, thought better of it. Now gives it up for Dickerson on the left wing. Dickerson comes to the top, fires it down to Boer Bay on the baseline. Nice pass, sees a running Pogue to the lane, and he's fouled, shooting 2 shots.
Great cut by Alan Pogue. Had the good look, just couldn't get it to fall, but he got knocked on the arm. He's going to shoot 2.
Pogue go to the line for the Lakers.
Pogue hit that big 3 in the first half. That was helpful. Shooting 2 here. First one too strong off the back of the mark. Stay at the line, Allen. He's backing away from the line before the ball was really released. You just stay there and follow through. Who hit this one? There it is. Boom. 1 of 2 that trip, and it's 29-25. Camdenton by 4. Here comes Marshfield. Back into the forecourt with Hayter. Hayter on the right side. Comes to the top. And gives it up for Adams. Adams back up top. 3 ball on the way for Letterman, and he got it. 29-28. What a ball game, man. This thing is just back and forth.
It's 7 points.
I don't know that Marshfield's had the lead yet tonight, but they're within 1. Oh, nice dish from Franklin to Pogue in the finish.
Great pass.
That was a great look from the high post. Great entry pass. Hayter out of control. Boy, they gave it back to Marshfield. Boer Bay's thinking the same thing we are.
Yep. Yeah, he is.
How do they get that ball back?
He's laughing down there.
Hayter trying to get the ball inbounds underneath to one of the bigs. Comes into the corner with Letterman. Letterman goes baseline, cut off there. Cross-court pass and off the glass, and good for Adams, the 6'4 junior. 1 point ball game. Lakers 31, Marshfield 30. Ball deflected, taken away by Adams. Adams, good athlete. Bounce pass ahead, lost the handle on it. Whose ball this time? They give it to Marshfield.
He bounced it off Carson.
Yeah. Can't get a break. Boo Birds are coming out.
Yeah, that's Carson Adams' first bucket of the night.
Thought he'd be a bigger factor.
Yep.
He is their leading scorer. Spins into the lane. Finger roll, no good. Got his own rebound. Putback's good.
There he is.
Marshfield goes up by 1, 32-31. Need a little size inside against these 3-6-4 front line people of Marshfield. Little forearm shiver. Franklin's going to go to the bench. Who we got checking in?
Gibson.
Yep. I like him. He plays some JV for him. Gets limited minutes on varsity. Pogue, nice move. Just took him to the rack. Beat him off the bounce. And it's 33-32. When you need a bucket, it's not a bad guy to go to.
8 points for Alan Pogue.
Hayter out front, checked by Boer Bay. Boer Bay trying to pick his pocket, and he gets called for the foul.
That's his second.
Yeah, that's in the area reach. That's one where the official really didn't see anything, but he was playing him pretty closely, and Hayter almost lost the handle on the basketball. Thought there might have been contact.
Yes.
Out front for Marshfield now. Just kind of perimeter dribbling. Letterman gets it down to Adams. Adams off the glass and good. And Marshfield back up by one, 34-33. Borbet brings the ball down court. Goes to his right, cut off there, circles back around. Between the circles now. Over to Dickerson. Dickerson back to Borbet. Don't like an underhanded pass. Pogue for three, in and out, no good. Rebound underneath, and good for Gibson. 35-34, making his presence felt on the court in limited seconds. Marshfield with the basketball. That's Callaway at the top, gives it up for Adams. Adams working on Dernan. Nice give and go to Callaway, and it's an offensive foul. Good charge taken by Pogue, his second one of the night. That's that court awareness we talked about at Lebanon. Right. Just knowing what's coming. He's played enough basketball to see it developing, and he just steps in front of it and takes that charge.
And that's 32, Bryce Branson down there. I made a mistake there. That's Bryce Branson, not Gibson. Branson, 32 for the Lakers.
Who am I to question you? Pogue on the right side of the court. Over to Borbet. Circles it around to Dickerson. Dickerson back to Pogue. Pogue looks things over there. There's Branson. Almost got it to him. Branson, if he would have gotten that pass, would have been an easy turnaround off the glass. Back the other way now. Marshfield loses the handle on it. Again, they get the basketball. I think Marshfield just sometimes kind of out of control a little bit, and they're losing the handle on it. And Camdenton's playing such good defense, such tight defense, they say, well, it's got to be off of Camdenton.
Right.
They're kind of guessing at some of these. It's all right. Hayter to inbounds for Marshfield. Oh, that was nice. Off the weak side. Couldn't buy the bucket, though. And Branson comes out of there with it. Ahead to Dickerson. Hard run out. No good. Rebound comes down to Rapp. Rapp kicks it out. Pogue strong to the rack. Off the glass and good. 37-34, three-point ball game. Adams with the basketball, lost the handle on it. Borbet dives for it. Now Adams dives for it, and it should have been a travel, but they give him the timeout from the bench.
Timeout, Blue Jays.
It'll be Marshfield basketball when we return. Trailing by 3, Lakers on top, 37-34. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Sold out crowd at Remax Arena at Lake of the Ozarks, and Winter Shelton's got 5 seconds left to win this deal. Can they pull it off? Inbound passes to Shelton at the top of the key. They try to double team him. Shelton crosses over the competition with some razzle dazzle. 2, 1. He shoots the game winner, and it's Winter Shelton for the win. Shelton is crushing it. When buying a home or real estate, put the ball in Winter Shelton's hands for the game winner.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back. Lakers lead this one 37-34. Tight contest. Marshfield with the basketball will try and inbounds. That's Callaway goes back into the back court to get that ball inbounds with Rosenthal. Rosenthal in a hurry gets it back to Adams. Adams puts it on the ground. Goes right side. Callaway shot up. No good from 3. And Pogue comes down with the rebound. Back over to Rapp, to Dickerson. Dickerson, nice pass. Down low to Branson. Couldn't buy the bucket, though. Good look by Dickerson. Shot up, back the other way. No good from 3 ball, and a foul is going to be called. Rosenthal going over the back. Rapp had position underneath. Now Franklin checks back in. Good minutes for Branson. Just couldn't buy that last shot.
That's the Blue Jays' 4th team foul.
Rapp will inbounds to Borbet and throws it. Borbet went one way. Rapp thought he was going the other on a quick cut. One of the things you got to watch with Borbet is he is so quick. He's got those ankle breaker moves. I mean, you think you're going one way and boom, he's gone the other, and that's what happened there. They just didn't connect. Callaway to inbounds. Boy, Callaway's moving his feet. That's traveling. Even if you're throwing an inbounds pass, that was a dead ball. Shot up from the baseline, no good. Fought for, controlled by Franklin. Franklin gets it ahead to Dickerson. Dickerson in transition, might have got away with one, and a foul called on Callaway. Boy, that was a break. Dickerson was out of control the whole way down court.
We'll take it.
So Dickerson will shoot free throws.
That's Coochie's second foul of the night.
Leading by 3, Dickerson goes to the line to shoot a couple. First one up and in and out, no good. That was halfway down. That's when you wait to see if it goes through the net. I already had that one down and was putting points on the board. Second one for Dickerson is in and out, no good. Same way, misses them both, so the score stays 37-34. Lakers by 3. Adams in transition, down the other way, gets the wide open layup. Nobody returned to cover.
That's 8 points this quarter for Carson Adams.
Great recognition by Adams. You knew he was going to get hot. He's their leading scorer. Rap goes baseline, hangs, got it.
Big bucket there.
Brady Rapp with the easy 2.
39-36. Callaway bring the ball down court. Now Letterman takes over and throws it to Adams. Adams almost throws it out of bounds. Able to save it, though, right to Fryman. Now the shot from 3 ball, up, no good. Rebound underneath, in traffic, and a push called on one of the Lakers. I didn't pick up on who that was.
They got Eli Dickerson. Nope. They got Brady Rapp.
Rapp or Franklin?
I think they said 3.
Okay.
That's his second.
Okay.
Yep.
Free throws forthcoming, off the mark, no good. For Rosenthal.
Paxton Yowell comes in for the Lakers, replacing Eli Dickerson. Good minutes by Dickerson.
He's a tough kid. Rosenthal shoots the second and hits it. 2-point ball game, 39-37 now. Substitutions coming from both schools. Yowell comes in for Camdenton. And Shad comes in for Marshfield. And right away, Borbet goes to work on the younger Shad. Couldn't buy the bucket, but a good idea just into the ball game. Callaway gives it up top for Shad. Shad gives it back over for Letterman. Letterman dribbling out front. Good defense by Rapp. Baseline drive. Cut off there. Franklin just ran into him. And that was Fryman on the hard baseline drive.
That's Gavin's second foul. Team 4th.
This is one you've got to win here. You're up by 2, 149. And Branson will re-enter the game. See, he's walking. He's walking right now when he's trying to get the ball in bounds. Nice turnaround jumper blocked by Franklin, but they're going to call a shooting foul. So that'll put Shad at the line, shooting a pair.
Gavin Franklin's third foul.
Branson waiting to come in. Franklin knows it's probably going to be for him, so he walks towards the bench. You can buzz him in now. You don't have to wait for him to shoot. Shad's first free throw is no good. Now they'll bring him in. Branson for Franklin.
And Carson Adams checks back in for the Blue Jays.
Shad stands at the free throw line, the sophomore. Shot up and got the bounce. 39-38, a 1-point ball game. Camdenton by 1. Pogue will bring the ball down court. Being checked out there by Fryman. Around the perimeter with Rapp. Rapp back over to Yao. Shoots the three ball. Got fouled, and Yao will go to the line shooting three. Just a half step late by Shad from Marshfield, and he picks up the foul.
Yeah, we'll go to the line for the Lakers.
Now let's make them pay for it here, Danny. Let's get sink three. This jinxed him.
Yao's got a pretty nice shot right there. Should be good. I've watched him shoot around in warm-ups. He's got a nice release. Lakers go up by 2 now, 40-38. Yao shooting 3 from the line. 1 of 1 right now. Second one is good, 2 of 2.
It's his second point of the night.
And it's 41-38. This is where you want Yao to make all 3 and put you up by 4. Make it a 2-possession ball game. And the third one, just short off the front of the rim. So it's a 3-point ball game, 41-38. Adams with the basketball, hands off for Callaway. Callaway goes hard baseline, cut off there nicely by Borbay. Yao. Good help by Branson. Branson really deflected that shot in more than one way. He just bodied him and just kind of knocked him off balance a little bit. Borbay goes baseline, loses the handle on it, picked up by Pogue. 3 ball on the way, no good. Branson with a big board, and a foul called on who?
Who did they get? It looks like they might have got Bryce. Nope, they got number 11.
Now, Branson had control of the basketball, and they reached in, so he'll shoot 2 shots here. The Lakers up 41-38. These are big throws coming from Branson. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. First one up and off the mark. A little strong off the back iron.
That foul was on number 1, Silas Shad.
He's got a few to give. Second one is off the mark, no good. Branson comes running down the lane trying to, and Pogue kicks it out of bounds.
Oh, Lakers.
Fryman will inbounds. And he does so with Callaway in the back. Cucci with the basketball. Gets it ahead into the forecourt, over for Fryman. Fryman drives into the lane. Kick out and the shot by Shad. Wow. Got it. We're tied at 41 all. Pogue brings the ball down court. Finally gives it up for Rapp. Rapp drives in the lane. Kick out. Yell for 2. Off the mark. No good. Rebound comes down to Marshfield. Ball deflected. Steal by Borbay. Back to Pogue. Over the front rim. No good. Didn't finish. Back to Cucci. Cucci kind of eyed the 3. Now backs out. And Yao is going to be called for the foul.
It's like that basket's got a lid on it, Denny. My goodness.
That's Yale's first foul of the night.
This may be the first opportunity of the night for the Marshfield Blue Jays to take the lead. Tied at 41 here. Cauchy at the line will be shooting 2.
He's got it.
42-41 now, Marshfield. And the second one is good as well, 43-41. The absence of Johnny Seamow being felt, I think, here in the second half for sure. And if not the second quarter, long 3, no good. Johnny picked up a technical, but it didn't seem like it was that flagrant early in the second quarter, and he's been sitting ever since. And it's probably something that I would think Coach Daniel Edson just tells his kids, you get a technical, you're going to sit. You have to be more composed than that. But, boy, we could sure use him for about a quarter here. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with the fourth quarter. Lakers trail by 2, 43-41 on Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people, at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Denny Bunny and Jeff Parker with coverage for you between the Camdenton Lakers, who trail this one by 2 to the Marshfield Blue Jays. Johnny Seamow coming back into the ball game now. It might have been one of those things where you sit for a quarter, Jeff, is all I can tell. That maybe Coach Edson said, okay, you've had your quarter out of the game, you can go back in.
That's what it appears, and good to see Johnny back in there. We'll see what happens. You know, without having Carson at full strength, it's been a tough battle for us tonight.
Carson Durnan, as Jeff mentioned, had the flu for a couple of days and just not the dominant force inside that he has been. And against this team with 3 6'4" kids, you need somebody like Carson crawling all over the boards. Johnny will help. Seamow will help it. Branson will help it. Borbay has to retrieve the ball deep in the own back court. Now into the forecourt. Gives it up for Rapp. Rapp over to Borbay. To Pogue on the left wing. Pogue drives. Baseline. Hangs. Got it. Nice move.
That's what we needed. That's 12 points. 12 points for Alan Pogue.
Tied 43 all. That was called on the sideline.
That was.
Back the other way now with Marshfield. Letterman goes over to Adams, or check that, Fryman. Fryman goes baseline, gives it up for Adams. Adams, their leading scorer, has the ball deflected from behind by Pogue, and now it goes back court off his leg.
Great defense
Laker
by Alan
basketball.
Pogue. Alan Pogue with a great defensive play.
Get back on track here. You got a more consistent 5 out there now, I feel. And in the absence of Durnan, Branson's been getting some good minutes. Into Seamow. Seamow.
He traveled.
Travel with the ball. Don't say anything. They're watching Johnny for everything. Just hand the ball to him. Don't say anything. Need him on the court. Cucci with the basketball. Right side. Picks up his dribble and goes inside to Adams. Adams. Turn around in the lane, missed the chippy. Ball deflects over to Letterman. Letterman gets it back up top. Cucci for 3, got it.
Another one.
46-43 now. Marshfield with 6:50 left to play. Borbay into the forecourt. Working against Fryman. Goes over to Rapp in the corner. Rapp down to Branson. Hard turn, nice pass down to Johnny Seamow, and he finishes. Nice to have you back, young man. 46-45. Marshfield by 1, getting some three-quarter court pressure now. Nice. Ball deflected. Seamow comes up with a loose ball and a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Cucci.
Yep.
Callaway set the check in for Marshfield. Branson. More good minutes. A great pass to Seamow underneath. And Dickerson checks in for Branson. Pogue in the backcourt. Wave Seamow down court. He'll take him one-on-one. Working against Fryman once again. Pogue goes to the left wing. Crossover dribble. Pick by Seamow. Pogue just weaves his way in. Got it. Rolled around the rim a couple of times, but it went down to give the Lakers the lead at 47-46. In transition, Cucci off the rack, got it. 48-47. Back and forth we go. Borbay, nice move. Little reverse dribble spin out of that one. Crossover dribble, now runs down the lane. Kick out. Wrap for 3, get in there. Off the mark, no good. Dickerson, strong board, back out to Borbay. Borbay comes to the top. Finds Rapp. Over to Dickerson in the corner. Dickerson has it go off his leg, out of bounds. They're going to say that's Laker
We
basketball. We know better.
We do know better. No complaint from the Marshfield.
No, sir.
Side.
Letting them play a little bit. Nice pass. And Dickerson got fouled. He'll shoot 2. Coochie picks up a foul.
Another great look. That's his 4th. That's Coochie's 4th. That's what I got anyway. Yep, this is 4th.
Dickerson on the line for the Lakers.
So Dickerson goes to the line, shooting 2. Edson has a little huddle along the sideline. And the first free throw's good.
Good rotation.
Tie ball game, 48 all with 5:28 to play. It's been back and forth. Marshfield's gotten the better of the boards, but Durnan is not coming off of that bench, fighting the flu like he has been. He just doesn't have the stamina or the strength to be out there. Second one off the mark, so it stays tied at 48 all. And a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Rapp. Full court pressure now by the Lakers. Looks like a diamond and one. Ooh, that was a travel, no call. Letterman gets it in the backcourt now. Under a lot of pressure. Back over to Hyder. Hyder, ball stripped and taken away by Rapp. Off the glass. Nice. Good by Dickerson. Nice find by Rapp. And a full timeout going to be taken by Marshfield. They got to figure out this press that the Lakers just employed. Lakers go up 50-48. We'll take a 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
Attention seafood lovers. This December, Hy-Vee has your holiday cravings covered with the ultimate crab sale. December 2nd through December 30th, swing by Hy-Vee's Fish Market to reel in these incredible deals. Cooked shrimp, just $5.99 a pound. Premium crab cakes, only $6. And delicious tender Dungeness crab clusters, just $14.99 a pound. Find these mouth-watering deals at Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, Jefferson City, Columbia, and Springfield.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Got a ball game for you. 50-48, Lakers by 2. Marshfield with the basketball trying to crawl back in this one. They've been hanging around all night long. Kind of pesky, aren't they?
Absolutely.
They just won't go away.
I like the lineup the Lakers have in there right now. This is going to give us our best chance, I do believe.
Hyder will try and inbounds against full court pressure employed by the Lakers, and they struggle with this press. In the backcourt, back to Hyder. Hyder gets it into the forecourt in a hurry. And over to Callaway, and the last touch by one of the Lakers, Seamow, I guess. Branson checks in right away. Get a little more size in there. Rapp checks out. It's a nice matchup, but yeah, they got to throw it over the top to get the ball in to Callaway. Callaway goes baseline, cut off there. Good defense by Branson. Just get your big body in front of him, young man. Seamow gives it up for Pogue. Pogue kind of takes over the point guard duties. Now looking for Borbay. Borbay at the top, gives it to Johnny Seamow. Shoot that three ball, son. Got it.
They're leaving him wide open, Denning.
Big mistake, 53-48. He sat the entire third quarter and they forgot about him.
Yes, they did. He's got 13 points now.
Ooh, trouble. And he traveled. Callaway couldn't handle the low pass from Hyder.
Nice.
And it's Laker basketball. Lakers up by 5 now. Full court pressures really created some problems for the Marshfield Blue Jays. Pogue will inbounds. Backcourt to Borbay. Borbay will bring it down court. They'll wait to check him at the midcourt stripe. Borbay gives it off for Pogue. Coming back the other way now. Right side. Pull up jumper. 7-footer. Got it.
Alan Pogue with the bucket for the Lakers.
55-48. Back to 7 points. Haven't had a lead that big since the first quarter, and it's all coming off the efforts of this press. Three ball on the way.
Way off.
off the mark. A win off of Branson out of bounds.
Yeah.
It'll be Marshfield basketball.
2 hands, not one, please, Bryce.
Hyder to inbounds the ball for the Blue Jays. Throws it in over the top to Adams. Adams has the ball deflected. Boy, good defense by the Lakers. You talk about something making a difference. That press and the extra effort on defense has really created some issues for Marshfield. Oh, look, a little jump, double team over there. A little jump on a switch. And they get it down to Adams. Adams trying to back it in, and a foul called. Man, they are picking on Johnny tonight. Seamow picks up the foul. That was just a little alley-oop shuffle pass underneath Johnny's arm, and they pick him up for the foul.
3rd foul on Johnny.
Hyder will inbounds.
4th foul of the night.
And taken away by Pogue. Here come the Lakers. In a hurry in the forecourt. Nice. Off the glass and good. Pogue just kind of putting his body in position where they couldn't get to the basketball. A nice stretch out there at the end. And a strip. I thought they're going to call him for the foul. Dickerson picks up the foul. But good pressure once again. 9-point lead for the Lakers. Again, they have not led by 9 since the first quarter. It's been back and forth, 2-point game, 1-point game. They've trailed by a point or two for just seconds, and the full court pressure has really turned it up a notch here against the Marshfield Blue Jays. Cauchy cut off there, kicks it out for Letterman. Letterman comes to the top now. 3:15 left to play. It's Lakers by 9. Cauchy, check that. Letterman cut off. They give it to Callaway. Callaway will drive the lane. Be careful here. They give it back to Cauchy. Cauchy, nice switch. Cauchy throws it baseline for Adams. Adams cut off there by Seamow. Drives into the lane. Seamow is going to pick up a foul. That's 4 on Johnny. And that will put Adams at the line, shooting a pair. Down by 9. Need these throws if you're Marshfield.
Carson Adams to the line for the Blue Jays.
Marshfield and Adams making an 8-point ball game.
9 points for Adams, all in the second half.
Yeah, he was quiet in that first half, and he's their leading scorer. He just decided to get involved, I guess. They had a little chat at halftime saying, you going to score for me tonight or not? Second one by Adams, too strong off the mark. Rebound comes down to Pogue. Pogue takes it himself down the left side. Finds Rapp in the corner. Get in there. Short off the front rim.
Another rebound
good.
by Pogue.
Pogue's putback is good. 19 points for Pogue.
10 points this quarter.
Turned it up a notch to make sure they got the W tonight. 2:42 left to play. It's a 10-point ball game. And a 3-ball from Shad, the sophomore, just into the ball game. Coach Edson wants a timeout. With 2:32 left to play, Lakers lead it by 7. We'll be back with the final 2:32 and 30 seconds. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Tradition runs in the family. Family vacation, family Sunday dinner, and family holiday gatherings. Lake of the Ozarks boaters find top quality boats and service at Kelly's Port. The same owner and manager for over 40 years. Now that's a tradition. Start your own family tradition on a new Regal boat or Bennington pontoon, backed by highly trained and certified technicians. Kelly's Port on Business 54 in Osage Beach, the marina on Dude Ranch Road, or online kellysport.com. Book your winterization now.
Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School, everybody. Johnny Bunny, Jeff Parker with coverage for you tonight between the Marshfield Blue Jays in town battling the Camdenton Lakers with 2:32 left to play in this one. The Lakers lead 59-52.
You know, Denny, the play of Alan Pogue in this fourth quarter has been absolutely why we have this 7-point lead. He's got 10 points, and I've gone for 4 rebounds this quarter, and it's something we really needed. Obviously, Johnny Seamow is going back to the bench right now. So we've got Bryce Branson Pogue, Eli Dickerson, Owen Borbay, and Brady Rapp in for the Lakers.
They inbounds with Borbay in the backcourt. He'll set the offense for the Lakers. 2:30 left to play. Borbay pushes the action into the lane. Kick out. Rapp. Head and shoulder fake. Comes to the middle. Floater. No good. Rebound. Comes down to Shad. And the Marshfield Blue Jays foul reach in called on Pogue.
Would be Allen's third.
Just a little overly aggressive, with 2:15 left to play. Let that clock run. Make them work for the boards to get it down court.
Right.
You don't want to foul 70 feet away from the basket.
It's our fifth foul. 15th foul, so Marshfield will be on the line for the rest of the game.
Cucci shooting 2. First one up and good. Got it. Kid can shoot a little bit. 59-53. Second one for Cucci on the way. Rattles it home. 59-54.
12 points for Cucci.
Full court pressure now by Marshfield. Broken easily by Pogue on the left side. Pogue pulls up. 3 ball. Got it. Man, is he feeling it.
Alan Pogue for 3.
62-54. Pogue has taken over this fourth quarter for the Camdenton Lakers. Couchy with the basketball. Drives down the right side off the glass and good. There's your answer. And they get it into Borbay. Right at midcourt. Double team there. Almost triple team. Then a foul is going to be called on Cucci.
That is number 5.
Hyder will have to check in for Cucci. Cucci had a great night tonight.
He did.
He really made a difference when he got in the ballgame.
13 points for Cucci. All in the second half.
Cucci just a freshman.
Yep.
Rapp with the basketball. Picks up his dribble. Finds Borbay at the top. Borbay, little stutter step down the lane. Couldn't buy the layup. And the rebound comes down to Marshfield. Oh, that was turning the ball over. No call. Adams with the kick out. Rebound. Fought for underneath.
Jump.
And Dickerson's going to get called for the reach-in.
Oh. What?
Dickerson picks up the foul.
Yep.
Dickerson. The old rope-a-dope comes out of the corner swinging. He just comes out. Dickerson better be careful. He could pick up a tee right here as he kind of threw his hand down at the official as he ran by him. Sit down, young man.
6-point game, minute 14
Yeah, you
to go.
You don't need a tee here.
No.
Just finish. Shot up and good. Adams.
That's Adams.
Trying to keep this game within reach. 62-57. Shoots a second free throw here. Still a 2-possession game, but 4 points. Pogue will inbound to Seamow. Seamow. Nobody picks up Seamow full court, so he'll just bring it down court himself. Nice crossover dribble. Euro step down the lane. Got it off the glass.
When we needed him, Johnny came through.
Hyder in the backcourt. Gives it up for Letterman. Letterman comes to the middle. All the way down in the corner to Fryman. Fryman back up top for Adams. Adams, their big scorer. Now a 3-ball on the way off the mark. Air ball by Letterman. And that's just trying to make something happen with 42 seconds.
Right. Damarian Welchin back in for the Lakers.
And timeout called on the floor with 42 seconds left. It's a 6-point ball game. Lakers 64, Blue Jays 58, back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Life Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Should have remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. And coverage for you between the Camdenton Lakers and the Marshfield Blue Jays. 64-58 our score. This fourth quarter action being brought to you by Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton, proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers.
Well, Denny, we got 42 seconds, looking at a 6-point lead. We have the ball, and I'm guessing the Blue Jays will be following. We'll see.
With a 6-point lead, they got to foul often.
Yeah.
And in a hurry.
Well, and
to keep this thing
they only
close.
have 3 team fouls.
They get it into Boer Bay. They're going to full court press. Nice break. Into the forecourt now. Back over to Rap. Cut off there and traveled. Drug his back foot. 31 seconds left. Marshfield basketball, and that's what that pressure and double teaming does. Dickerson up off the bench will check in. Welchin checks out. Fryman working against Seamau into the front court now. 25 seconds left. They got to get some shots up. They cannot spend a lot of time dribbling and passing the basketball. They're down 6. You need a couple of threes quickly here. Now they find him on the bench. Why jump it out to the... They're not shooting enough, not quick enough, and enough. And Marshfield batting the ball around on rebounds. No good. Rebound comes down once again to Marshfield, but they have it tipped out of bounds by Dickerson. 1 second left. They just used 26 seconds, Jeff, and they got maybe 2 shots.
Right.
That's not enough to win this game.
No.
Shoot it. Shot up. No good at the buzzer. Final. Camdenton Lakers 64. Hard-fought game against the Marshfield Blue Jays, who wound up with 58 points. We'll be back with post-game coverage for you in a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Attention all contractors, homeowners, and equipment enthusiasts. United Rentals has everything you need. That's right, and if they don't, they'll go to work to find it or order the piece of equipment that you need. With one of the largest fleets in the country, they carry everything from man lifts and telehandlers to skid steers and excavators. United Rentals not only rents, they sell used equipment as well. Looking for equipment service? Look no further than United Rentals to take care of your fleet. Take Highway 42 to Blue Ridge Road. United Rentals, helping you build the future.
The season's over, and it's a great time to inspect your dock for any damage. Dam Steel and CWD Supply have everything you'll need to get your dock back to like-new condition. From cables and clamps to bumpers and structural integrity, they've got you covered. Make sure your dock is ready before another season takes a toll. Located right on D Road in Osage Beach. Stop by or call them today. Dam Steel and CWD Supply, your trusted steel and dock people since 1982. Don't wait. Schedule your dock inspection now.
Tired of settling for low CD rates at your bank? Lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. We offer some of the best CD rates in the nation. CDs make saving a cinch. They combine security with great investment returns. Don't miss out. Maximize your savings with a secure, high-yield CD. Check out our rates at fblake.bank and lock in a great CD rate today with First Bank of the Lake. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can restore your home and give you peace of mind. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They're the team you can trust in one phone call. 573-552-1972. They specialize in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. U.S. Disaster Restoration. Look them up online and Facebook. game analysis, stats, and more. It's Camdenton Lakers basketball, and this is the postgame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to the Kelly Sport Broadcast booth. I'm Denny Bunny. That's Jeff Parker. Good night of basketball here live from Camdenton High School. 64-58, the final against the Marshfield Blue Jays. This was a big win for the Camdenton Lakers. First time they've really been tested, with the exception of the one loss they had earlier this year. But this was a good win, and you could tell Daniel Edson at the end of the game just took a big sigh of relief, like that was we needed that one. 5-1 now on the season for the Camdenton Lakers, playing good basketball. Didn't get their 5th win until February last year. So to get it before Christmas, that's a good start for the Camdenton Lakers.
Start. And, when you have a guy like Alan Pogue making 13 points in the fourth quarter, he absolutely took over the game for the Lakers.
Well, let's just call it right now. The trusted choice player of the game from Mills & Sons Insurance was Alan Pogue. He just took over when they needed points in that fourth quarter.
Yep. Here comes Coach.
Daniel Edson making his way into the Kelly Sport broadcast booth now. Coach Edson, another big win, my friend. That's 5-1 on this young season. Congratulations. Do you remember when you got your 5th win last year?
It was extremely late in the season, if I'm not mistaken.
It was February,
Waynesville.
Coach.
Yeah, I think it was Waynesville, maybe.
A different story this year.
Yeah. We squeaked that one out. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
that's okay.
That was ugly basketball. I mean, that's about all I got as far as analysis.
You didn't have Durnan at full strength tonight. That's a little bit of a difference from when you had him. He had 20 and 20 at Lebanon. You didn't have that tonight.
Yeah.
Flew for a couple of days. He was probably, 60%, maybe 50?
Yeah, I don't even know about that. And I'm going to be extremely cliche right now, but it 100% matters. If he can't play, we've got to have a next man up mentality, and I think his being down brought everybody else down, and that's just how big of an impact. So credit to him having that kind of impact for the team. But we didn't have anybody step up for a really long time, and I'm willing to say that because I want to challenge these guys, and just as well as I do, and hopefully these guys are starting to get it. This is a game of momentum, and whenever we are just flat, momentum and energy's not there. We do this, and we don't play very well. And, hey, hats off, kudos to Coach Cherney at Marshfield. They had a group that never stopped, and they did a lot of things right. We could have very easily lost that game as well as we won by 6.
Nice call at the end there to go to the diamond in one press.
Yeah, I feel like I went too late to it, but I just, in my mind, not that anybody that's listening or you guys care, but in my mind, we were just so flat, I didn't want to get beat at the block in a lackadaisical full court press. So it did work a couple times, but you notice I switched it up instantly because I didn't want to stay in something. He's smart enough to break a press and get to the block and score really easy. So
and then they return the favor and put 3/4 court pressure on you.
Yeah, and hey, we want that, right? Typically, when Owen Borbay can get past 1 or 2 and then start creating, that's typically whenever we score a lot more. Just didn't happen tonight, but we did enough, right? We did enough to win, and a win's a win.
Big fourth quarter for Alan Pogue.
Yeah, that's what I just talked about down there with one of the reporters is, and I need it. I need it. We need it. He needs it. He's kind of in a confidence slump right now, and that's the thing about him is I think in his mind he's a 2. He's a shooting guard. But to be able to get really good at being a shooting guard, he's going to have to be able to take over the game as far as handling the ball as a true 1 as well. And Owen can slide over to the 2. So I really feel like we have a great dynamic with those 2, Owen and Allen, being interchangeable. But it was great. Just as you mentioned, it was great to see Alan Pogue take over. I was really proud of him and excited to see that.
Johnny Seamouse sits third quarter. Your decision?
100%. And I sat him a half after you get a technical. And with all due respect, I'm not recapping it all. I thought it was extremely petty.
I did too.
But I stay true to what my standards are with sitting based on technicals, and he had to serve his time. So hopefully he learns his lesson. We're in a game right now, just day and age, where basketball is so fancy. Every time anything happens, there's got to be some sort of huge celebration, and we're caught up in that in high schoolers. And college guys are doing it like crazy. Pros do it just absolutely ridiculous amount. There's hand gestures. There's everything for every single breath you take. So we're caught up in that, and we can't be because high school refs aren't going to let that fly.
Right. Well, it was a good decision, I think. He came back in the end and certainly was a big help there. Had a couple of buckets for you and played tough defense.
Yeah, and Johnny, that's him. I mean, this 2 games in a row, guys have just sagged off on him 14 feet off, and I think it's kind of in his mind the first couple times because he's like, am I really this wide open? Because he hits that shot. That's his game.
Right.
Like, I mean, he had 21 or whatever versus Rala last year and was our lighting fire. So it'll come around. We're still early in the season and doing a lot of things well, and I think we're realizing some things that we really need to fine-tune.
Coach, you made a plea at Lebanon to get some more kids out here. Let's support these Camdenton Lakers. I know it's finals week right before Christmas, and then people have things going on, but let's support this Camdenton Laker team. 5-1 already on this young season. They're playing hard. It's good, hard-nosed basketball, and they got some pieces. They're putting it together.
Yeah, I appreciate that big time. And yeah, hey, I mean, there are all kinds of reasons. Tuesday nights kind of stink, finals week, everything like that. The energy, though, and that's what I was telling my guys and the bench. We create it. Whether it's the cheerleaders, we believe in it, or it's the parents or student section, we got to create it, right? They're not going to do anything if we're bland on the court.
Yep.
So we got to create that spark, and we will. We can. We've showed we can. Now we just got to maintain that and stay consistent.
Jeff, anything else for Coach?
Well,
before
just
we let him go?
congratulations, Coach, and look forward to the future.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate it. Me too. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We pulled out a win. We took care of business. That says enough. Just needs to be a little prettier.
That's Daniel Edson, head coach of the Camdenton Lakers, now 5-1 on this young season.
Great job,
Jeff
Coach.
Parker.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to have to work on you a little bit. Maya back at the studios. Ricky Smith, our producer. Can you edit that out or something? Anyway, I'm Denny Benny. It's been another presentation of Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com. Good night.
Mix 92.